The 100k club achievement is given to those who exceed a score of 100,000 points on Gridshot Ultimate. This is not an easy task, and to my calculations, less than 0.02% of players that play Aimlabs have this title unlocked. And as soon as I saw this title 4 months ago back in January, I knew I had to have it and would not stop at anything to achieve my goal. Let me take you back 4 months to January, where I first found this burning desire to obtain this title for myself. My average Gridshot run would look like this. Yeah, looking back on it now, it makes me want to crawl up in a ball and cry in the corner of my room. I was averaging scores around 50 to 65k at the time, and this being half of my goal, I knew this wasn't going to cut it. So I did the first thing I knew how to do and try and Google to find help. And I stumbled upon this great video by the YouTuber on screen. You should totally check it out if you're interested as well. And he outlined 3 major things to note. Accuracy is what matters. Work on your speed after you get to at least 95 to 100% accuracy. Increasing your sense is actually better, and don't mess around with your settings, ideally stick to them to improve. Using this newfound knowledge and practicing daily, my gameplay over the next few months would drastically improve. It went from this to this. I began hitting certain milestones over the months. In March, I hit 80k for the first time. At the end of the month, I hit my first 90,000 score. It felt like it was only a matter of time before I hit it. But then something happened. I hit a wall. Not like a brick one, I mean a mental score wall. I spent 20 days practicing every day and getting 80 to 95k every single time. I felt stuck, helpless. I even contemplated giving up on this challenge, this dream that I had imposed upon myself to complete. But no, I wouldn't. I couldn't. I had put all of these hours into honing my skills. For what? To give up? I couldn't let this reflect me as a person. I knew I had to do it, but I had no idea where I was going wrong. So I looked through some of my gameplay and noticed one glaring issue.
Consistently hitting targets is actually more important, so the thing you want to work on first is the accuracy.
The words from my teacher echoed through my head as I watched. The issue was my accuracy. I began to do what my teacher advised so many months ago. I started to play through the runs with the sole goal of getting as high accuracy as possible. And yes, my scores suffered, but I became a literal machine. And just as it did months prior, my scores started to increase. I got my 80k back, then my 90k back, all with improved accuracy. And then it happened. A culmination of 4 months of work, studying the art of aiming, optimizing settings to a T, came down to this next minute of my life. I was overjoyed at the sight of those 6-digit numbers on my screen. To some, it was only a matter of pixels, but to me, it was the success of months of hard work and dedication. I rushed to my profile and finally equipped the thing that had put my resilience to the test for so long.